Want to know the one thing that's stopping you from adding 7 figures in profit as an entrepreneur? I'm going to show you what to do next, whether you're just starting out or you've already got a business. When we're trying to start or grow a business, it's confusing. You might encounter all kinds of information online, you might talk to people, and each one of them is going to have a separate take about what's the most important thing you should be doing, what are the 10 things that you need to be paying attention to. It's super confusing. It's like this tangled mess of all the different areas that you could be paying attention to in your business. So it could be quality assurance or brand or building a team or leadership. They're all these things and they're just swirling around. You don't know what's important. But at any given time, there is one thing that is the most important thing that you could be doing in your business. The question for you is, what is that? Because that's the big lever. The one thing that will actually make the biggest difference in your business. So I'm going to go through really quickly how you can understand what that is, and then give you a next step so that you know exactly how to sequence all of these things. Because once you take away all this tangled mess, all the confusion, and you just have a step-by-step, I need to pay attention to this now based on where I am, whether that is just starting out, whether you already have a $5 million business, you need to know, what should I focus on right now? And then when I knock down that pin, what is the next one to focus on? So let's look at that. So what I have here is the really simple sequence by which every business can go from a startup and scale up all the way to $50 million and beyond. So regardless of whether that's where you want to go, you're starting somewhere, and you will be somewhere on this hierarchy, starting from product market fit, which every startup needs to do. But sometimes even a larger company, I've talked to $2 million companies, which still haven't achieved real product market fit, and they might have to go back and do some of that. Then customer acquisition, you have to get your first customers, sales, marketing, etc. Cash flows, then profit, operations, team, and owner elevation. So these are the steps in order that you need to go through. And you might think that you have a operations problem, but you actually have a product market fit problem. So there's actually a decision tree that you can go through to decide, what do I need to do first and what are those steps? So now that you know that there's a big sequence, I can show you here. I'm going to zoom all the way out, and each one of these things, from product market fit to customer acquisition, cash flows and profit, operations, team and leadership, and owner elevation. Each one of those things has their own set of decisions that you can make. Answer these questions, and based on answering those questions, you can know, this is the one thing I need to focus on. Now, this is a short video, and it's really to introduce you to the concept of, you might feel like everything is a tangled mess. You don't know what to focus on, but there is a logical sequence that you can go through that will reliably focus you on the one thing that you need to be paying attention to now. Because if you put all of your effort on that one pressure point, you will make so much more progress than continuing to attempt to figure out what those things are. That's a waste of energy. That's dissipating all of your energy, your time, your money, but just focusing on a very simple sequence and a very simple logical diagram of, okay, what do I need to do? And can I just answer some yes/no questions and it will tell me? That's how you need to think about this. Now, obviously, I can't make this into a very, very long video and go into all the detail, because not everyone is going to be at the same point. So what I'd like to do is invite you to go to the CEO Workbench. That is my free resource site, which will take you through all of this. It'll not only take you through the decision tree that you need to make, it will give you these projects so that you can actually solve the problem that you have now and the most important problem that you have, so you can go through this process of growing a business from wherever you are, whether it's a startup, whether you've got considerable sales, whether you've got a large organization with some operations and teams issues, wherever you are, this process will kind of take you to that next level. So I invite you to go to ceoworkbench.com. It is completely free. You can register there and get all of the guidance and all the training that you need on that site.